tarot family, welcome to my channel Over the Rainbow. Today is Loving Sunday here in Australia, so we're going to be talking about love. And so this will be my first video where I'm kind of tweaking things in my tarot videos from now on. You may hear my daughter in the background. I explained in the video that I have recently posted, which is all about why you will be hearing my daughter in the background. I'm just not finding that my personality is coming out in the readings, and I'm really just not being able to give you my all, so I'm kind of tweaking things. So if you want more information as to why, watch my other video. Otherwise, we'll get started into the tarot readings. So we have 3 piles. So we have the praying mantis, the turtle, and the snake. So I will give a close-up of all of these, and then I'll give you a moment to meditate on the cards, and then we'll hop straight into it. Okay, so here we have the praying mantis, and the word is receptivity. The turtle, which represents empathy. And then we have the snake, also known as the kundalini, which is representing journey. So these words may mean something to you. Okay, so we have pile number 1, which is the praying mantis, which is receptivity. So let's find out what it is that you need to know in your love life. Okay, so we already have a few cards that have come out. Alright, so we have 7 of Cups, the Magician, Ace of Cups, 10 of Swords, and 10 of Cups. Okay, so what it's telling me is you have some kind of decision to make, and you really want to make sure that you are not going to make the wrong one, because it could also, because it, you know, it's also not being tempted by your ego and really what's right for your higher self. What's best for what's in your best interest and not your ego, okay? Because I'm feeling like something is in the making. I'm feeling like you have to make choices in order to make better decisions. Okay, so we're kind of needing to change the way we behave, the way we think, in order for good things to come into our life, in order for that perfect partner to come into our life. And I can see here, well, definitely with the Ace of Cups, something new, a new relationship is going to come into your life if you're single. And if you're in a relationship, I feel like it's you're going to be rekindling your relationship. There's going to be, I feel like there may have been like an imbalance, or just something that you both needed to choose. You kind of needed, either you or both of you needed to choose what was going to benefit your relationship the most, and putting that into action and coming up with things that are going to make your relationship better. Get creative with your relationship. Kind of sort out, you know, what isn't serving your relationship, what is, and how you can work around work and having time for each other. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So I definitely feel like it's going to be a new chapter coming into your relationship. You're kind of going to go through like a messy part for a little bit, but then it's going to be like rainbows and butterflies on the other side. There's going to be a new way of being in your relationship. And for those who are single, again, making those choices that are going to lead to having that perfect partner. So with the 10 of Swords, I can definitely see that you're needing to let go of this older self now. I feel like you guys are now growing up. You're growing into your serious relationships, and I feel like now is a time and a new chapter to release all that immaturity and just now concentrate on what is best going to serve you and your highest good. Because then I can see that by letting go of like the ego and the childish ways, and really stepping into being more serious about life, letting go of like maybe like the party side of things. And I can really see you guys creating the ultimate family. I can see you having that perfect partner, but you guys are having to make certain decisions in order to make that happen. So we're having to change ourselves, change our relationship styles and ways, and just letting go of things that do not serve us. Because then we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So the Knight of Pentacles is showing me that we are now setting foundations. It's the start of something completely new, and we're now putting things in order, and we are now taking action into changing those ways, changing those behaviors, changing the way our relationships are and how we view ourselves. Then we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups really is being very mature in our ways and being very well balanced with our emotions. We become very clear in what it is that we want and what we don't want. And when we're going through all these changes here, I mean, it's going to be a journey. It's not going to change overnight, but you're going to have that perfect family, and you're going to be, with the King of Cups, you're going to be emotionally balanced in life. But we first have to make those better decisions. And I can see you, again, cutting out all the things that don't serve you, like your old partying ways, your old, the immaturity. I feel like you're now growing into yourself and taking that next level and being with friends who do serve your highest good, who push you to do better rather than them bringing you down. And with the, like, I can see here with the stars mean hopes and dreams. So and you've got the butterflies here. So butterflies mean transformation. So you're definitely in a transformation stage in order to have that perfect relationship and for yourself to be the best version of you. And again, letting go of those ways that do not serve you. You're then going to be able to attract better people in your life when you cut out those people that, you know, are bringing you down, that are pressuring you to just, you know, have fun and go out and party rather than being more on the serious side of life. While we still have to, you know, have fun and, you know, find that balance of having fun but also taking yourself and life seriously too, to be able to get to where you want in life. We have to cut out those people. But I can actually see, business, I can see you guys really stepping up in life, working your way up the ladder. And then here are these people that are going to inspire you just through their life actions, just by watching them. They don't even have to tell you anything. It's just purely by their actions, they are inspiring you to do better and better. I can see you going to be very successful in life. You're going to be very well balanced, and I can see you having that perfect family. And I can see you having 2 kids possibly. And then we have the Two of Wands here. Again, it's about finding balance. It's about finding what it is that you truly want from life. What is it that you want? We're going through an absolute transformation here. Again, as I said, it's not going to be overnight. It's going to be a journey. But if you're single, this is going to lead to so much success, especially in your love life. And if you are in a relationship, it's just going to make working on your relationship, really talking about what things are working for your relationship and what things aren't working for your relationship. So it's sitting down, talking, tweaking the way that you guys, you know, maybe how often you guys see each other. Maybe you guys need to have that night out one day a week and, you know, kind of be your own person and have your own space. But also making sure that you have that time to be seeing each other as well. Finding that fine balance of having your own space and doing what it is that you need to do in order to better yourself. and having that stable relationship too. But you guys are definitely on the way to making things so amazing and incredible. Let's get some oracle cards. You guys are definitely, for those who are single, I don't feel like a relationship is, you know, coming up in like the next month or two. But I can see you guys working on yourself so much that when someone does come into your life, it is going to be the perfect person because you've been doing all this inner work. Sometimes when people become successful, it's because they did a lot of behind the scenes work and we just get to see their greatness. We didn't get to see what it took for them to get to be successful. So I think this inner work has to be done in order for you to find your perfect person. But I think things like you guys are in the action stage. You guys are actually going to be doing things. This could be one. So as I was saying, you know, you will find that perfect partner when you make these tweaks, when you make these changes. If you are in a relationship, then this person is a good person for you, and you guys are now going through a challenging time where you're working out what is working for your relationship and what isn't. Okay, but this is just confirming that you are in a good relationship, and the next person that you meet could possibly be, the one, or at least be someone who is a good influence on you. Someone who is going to serve your highest good. Someone who is going to make you look at life differently for the better. And it's going to bring a lot of positivity into your life and make you feel like that you can trust people again and have fun again, and that relationships can be, fun. And then we've got heart-to-heart conversations. So again, having honest conversations with yourself and what you don't like about yourself and what you do and what changes you need to make. And again, having that serious conversation with your partner about making these changes in your relationship. I feel like for those who are in a relationship, it's rekindling their relationship, kind of going through like a rough patch at the moment, and now is all about the rekindling. There is some like major work going on here. I have the image of like a roadwork sign going on, so it's like you are definitely in construction mode with yourself and your relationship. So it's kind of like you need to be doing this work before someone comes into your life. Okay, and then we've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, so yeah, everything is going to be working out for the better for you. Your next relationship is telling me that, they are the one, and there is going to be a lot of chemistry. There's going to be so much passion in there because, again, you know who you are. You've done this work to know what you want and what you don't want, and you get to know your love language. And then be consciously aware of what your partner's love language is. And, this works for people in the relationship too. It's igniting that passion, finding out what each other's love relationship is, and get to know each other or yourself on a much deeper level. To, again, know what you want in a relationship and what you don't. There is going to be so much fire happening in your relationship now. And for those of you who aren't in a relationship, it will be very passionate. Let's get some more oracle cards. I'm really excited for you. I feel like such big shifts are now happening in your energy, and people are just going to start dropping off from your life because you're changing your vibration. This card really wanted to come out. Magic. Oh, what was I just saying? Oh my gosh. I love when this happens. So there's definitely going to be a shift. Okay, and we have the magician. So we have magic and the magician. So there's definitely going to be a massive shift in your energy, and you may find yourself losing people around you. And that is a good thing, because you can't expect for other people to come in, you know, people who are good for you to come into your life when you're still holding on to these people who are not serving you. So don't be surprised when friendships start falling apart, or some kind of relationship starts falling apart. This is the universe doing this for you, so then all this goodness and yumminess can come into your life. Magic is happening in your life, okay? So don't get too down in the dumps about it. Just, you know, come back to knowing about this reading and knowing that the universe is doing so much work behind the scenes in your life, and things are really going to be looking up for you. So we've got retreat. So again, this really is about changing our bad patterns and behaviors. So you may find that, I think, you know, people in America are now coming into their autumn, I think. Yeah, autumn. So we're heading into our spring. So it's getting warmer here. But I think majority of my viewers are American. So I feel like you guys are now going to be hibernating a lot more, doing this shadow work, doing this inner work, instead of going out with friends to bars and whatnot, you're going to be spending more time on your relationship or with yourself, and getting serious with yourself and or your relationship, okay? There's a lot of inner work happening. I'm so excited. So excited for you. And then power. So we've got to, again, know what you want and what you don't want in life, because this is really going to make you so much more of a confident person. It's going to get to know yourself better, and you set boundaries for yourself, and you don't take that crap anymore. You say no to those negative thoughts. When you start to have that, you know, those days where you're feeling so inspired, and then the next day your ego starts kicking in and was like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. Remember when this happened? So it's being consciously aware of those egoic thoughts and gaining power over those thoughts. When you have a negative thought, in that moment, replace it with the opposite, with a positive thought, because love conquers hate. So any kind of positivity repels negativity, okay? So know your power. You are confident. You can get through this. You know, it can be hard work when we focus on our shadow self and having those serious talks in our relationship. But that means it's only because you're stepping into your power and knowing what's working for you and what isn't, and making that relationship with your partner or yourself so much stronger. Because in the long run, it is going to be so beneficial because of this moment, of that moment, when you have that serious talk, when you do this shadow work. It's going to be so powerful. Again, so much behind the scenes work is happening in order for so much greatness and success to happen in your life. Alright, so I just want to get some of these cards. Love your shadow. What? Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Boom. I do not need to say it anymore. I've just gone on about this for the last 5 minutes. I don't think I need to say it anymore. You have to work on your shadow self. You have to work on your relationship. And then we have soulmate. This person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. And then we've got, this could be the one. Hand in hand. Letting go. If someone leave you confused more than confident, you need to reassess their access towards you. Again, with your friends dropping off, with these relationships dropping off, these are the things that you need to let go of, and know that what is meant for you will be for you, and what isn't will leave your life. And that is the universe working its magic for you, okay? It's allowing you to be the best version of yourself. So don't be too upset when these people do leave your life. You know, of course it's, you know, upsetting in the moment, but just know that they're leaving your life because something so much more powerful and greatness is about to enter. When one door closes, a new one opens, okay? So group 1, this is a really powerful reading. Please just embrace this and take these actions, because so much greatness is about to come into your life when we do this work. So please take this into consideration. This is a very powerful message, and you know, write down in the comments if what resonates with you in this reading, because I would love to hear about it. So group 1, this is your reading for today, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Okay, so we have group number 2, the turtle. So let's find out what is happening in your love life and what it is that you need to know. Oh, I think that one. Okay. Alright, so the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Knight. Oh, we have so much thought energy. I really feel like there is so much overthinking happening already. You're definitely a type of person that overthinks everything, and you may analyze things that are too much. So you may be looking for things that aren't even there. You may have had like an argument with someone, or someone has hurt your feelings in some kind of way, and now you're just thinking too much about it and into it, and you're creating these situations in your mind that it's not even true. You're just looking way too much in depth in this situation. I really feel like, you know, you put your heart on the line, you put, you know, your soul, your heart and soul into these relationships and into like other people, and you know, you're willing to take risks and you know, move forward in life with your relationships and with yourself. But sometimes it can be too irrational. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like sometimes, while you do put your heart and soul into things, sometimes you don't really think about the consequences of saying and doing certain things, and then it blows up and things are being interpreted so differently to what has actually happened as well. I can see that. I feel like with communication is kind of dropping off for you at the moment. So now I feel like now is a real time for reflection, okay? It's just needing your own space for a moment, because I really feel like you guys need to think about what it is that you're doing and speaking in this relationship, or how it is that you're viewing the dating scene if you're single. And maybe, like, again, as I was saying, like, you put your heart and soul into things. And with the Knight of Swords as well, I don't think that you think before you speak either. So it can you can kind of like dig yourself a hole a little bit, and then you kind of go into like this reflection stage of like, oh my gosh, why did I say that? Why? And then yeah, sometimes it can get you into a bit of trouble. And then a kind of blow up happens, and then you overthink too much, rather than the other person being, you know, it's fine, let's just move on, move past it, you know, say the apologies and just move on. You just kind of keep thinking and thinking and thinking about it and reminiscing about it. But I feel like you're giving too much at the moment, and you really need to bring back your energy. With the Queen of Wands here, the Queen of Wands she is so passionate, and I feel like you are a fiery person. Actually, I feel like you are quick tempered, bit of a hothead, but that's also what people love about you too, because it's kind of like, you know, sometimes it's when people are like, it's my way or the highway, it can be too much of that, and then people really don't want to be around you. But sometimes, like, you challenge your partner, or you challenge those around you, and you kind of have like, you're not too much of it's my way or the highway. You are so set in your ways. When you make decisions, you are so set in those decisions, and no one can talk you out of it. But when things do happen, because sometimes you are too irrational about things, and then you go and do it, and then you're like, oh, and then you have that reflection mode. And with the Nine of Swords here, again, it's really thinking about those actions and how you could have dealt with them better. So this could be impacting your relationship. You may be coming across a hurdle in your relationship because you are quite fiery, and you will just do things and say things without really thinking about it. So it does keep your partner on their toes all the time, every day. I feel like every day is just something new. Like, your life is never boring. You're never boring to be around. But you do give your all. Like, you have such a good heart and soul, and you're willing to do anything for anyone. But sometimes you need to bring back your energy and stop giving too much of your energy away to others, and stop being so, I mean, it's obviously in your nature to just do things, but I feel like now you need to really start reflecting on what the consequences can be if you went down that path, and what's going to happen if you do say that to that person. But I love this Queen energy here, the Queen of Wands, that passion, that, you know, you're so fiery, and like, you don't care. You own who you are. You absolutely own yourself, and there are no apologies for that. This is how you are. You're not going to change for anyone, and that's that. And there is, you know, people struggle to embrace that power, but sometimes we do need to think before we say and do things, because it can get us into a bit of trouble. And I can see that it does get you down when you do take these actions. Like, it really does actually bring you down, because you're like, God, why did I do that? Even though your exterior is very confident, your interior is like, why did I do that? Why did I say that? So let's get some more cards. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles. So then, yeah, I feel like, when you're in this moment of why, I then feel like you then feel isolated, or you are feeling isolated. Maybe something has currently happened, and now things are they're not on the positive side of things. You may feel, I'm feeling like you definitely feel isolated from people. Like, we got a lot of confidence here, but I feel like sometimes you do also get very insecure. Not very insecure, but I feel like there is a bit of insecurities there, and I think that's where, like, the confidence comes from. Like, you feel like that you have to give such a confident exterior because you are a little insecure inside, and inside it's kind of like you're all mush. You do reflect on the behaviors and how it impacts your relationship and yourself. And I feel like you're kind of separating yourself from your partner and from your friends. And so you're kind of putting up walls at the moment because you're just like, why? Why did I do that? Why did I say that? So it's all about bringing things back into balance again. It is becoming in harmony with your personality and your actions and your relationships, and coming together and, you know, owning up to whatever was done and said, and have the apologies go round. And you really need to find balance in your energy. I feel like you're very fiery, you're very hot-headed. So now is the time to kind of bring that level down and work on these insecurities. Be confident with yourself as to be aware to these insecurities and bring them to the surface and discuss them with your partner, because I feel like your partner just sees this hard exterior but doesn't really understand the mushiness inside. He or she is not really understanding why you are so fiery and so a bit hard-shelled. So we need to bring a lot of harmony into your life, and your partner is really wanting to be there for you, or your friends if you are single. So this really is a time to be aware of behaviors. And then we've got death. So death is my favorite card of the deck. So this is really representing letting go of your ways that do not serve you. I feel like we've got another door opening here. So it's one door closing, a new one opening, because I feel like you are now becoming into self-awareness. And so we can finally let go of everything that does not serve you and your relationship. I feel like your partner is really going to be the one that, you know, is going to settle things down and discuss with you what needs to change. And then we have the Two of Cups here. So I feel like this is kind of going to be like, I feel like there's like a wild ride happening in this moment. Not in this moment, but in these present days. There's an imbalance of harmony happening within yourself, definitely, and it's impacting your relationship. But once you work on that, I feel, and you know, when your partner, not when, but like, you know, your partner is already wanting to be there for you and work through this, and it's really going to bring you guys so much closer together. I feel like you are just going to burst open, and I feel like it's going to be like a gateway opening. I feel like the floodgates are going to open and all these emotions are going to be pouring out of you, and it's going to be so great for your relationship. It's going to be so positive, and it's going to bring you guys so much closer together. But I really feel like there's a holdback on your end of not wanting the floodgates to open. But when you do, things are going to be so good for you. And then we got Temperance. So again, you're going to find balance within yourself. I feel like you're going to be doing a cleanse of, not of food, but a cleanse of your energy, a cleanse of this, just a cleanse of things that just aren't serving you in the way that you interact with people, with the way that like your hot-headedness. I feel like it's just going to calm right down, and you're going to be in absolute balance with yourself. And then that's going to then lead into having a much more balanced and harmonious relationship too. Alright, so let's get some oracles. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I really feel like you are more of a person who is on the serious side of life, and it's really hard for you to be able to let go and just have fun. And I feel like your partner is someone you have chosen to have in your life, and probably unconsciously you've chosen to have this partner in your life because this partner brings playfulness. This partner brings, the inner child out of you. And definitely himself, he or she could possibly be, a bit annoying because of that, but they always end up making you laugh. Okay, so whilst your partner may not take things too seriously and it can really frustrate you, there is definitely a positive side, and I feel like your partner is definitely going to help you be a lot more playful and let down your guards and just start enjoying life rather than taking it so seriously. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So as I was just saying, you have to make the effort to allow these floodgates to open, to bring harmony into your relationship, to bring you guys so much closer together, because I feel like your relationship may be lacking that passion because your energy is very stiff and rigid. So you need to be working on yourself and allowing your partner in on this and speaking it out, because it's going to highly benefit your relationship. And for those of you who aren't in a relationship, it will highly benefit you for yourself and your future relationships. I feel like this is a bit of a similar reading to the first group. Okay, so pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so this really is being hyper aware of when you are being hot-tempered and about to say something that you shouldn't, because if you say it in that moment, that one little tiny word can be so detrimental and really hurtful to that other person. And it's like it, but it's like you can't, it's kind of like word vomit, and you just say it and then you're like, crap, shouldn't have said that, and you realize it straight away. So it's really, before you say it, be aware of what you're about to say and don't say it. It's really becoming aware of the things that you are thinking and saying. And deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in the relationship. I feel like this is you hiding from yourself or your partner. I really feel like, again, there is a reason why you do have such a tough exterior. I feel like you do have a lot of insecurities, and so it's unmasking those. And you may not even know the reason yourself you may know reasons, but you may not know the root cause as to why you do have this hard exterior. And so talking this out with your partner, as you're talking, you may have this revelation of what that root cause is as you're talking it out, and it's just going to be like this like mind-blowing revelation as to why you are why you do things the way you do, and you don't allow people in. So let's get some more cards. Happiness. So we got the bluebird here. The blueness really represents the throat chakra, which represents your truth. So it's speaking your truth. No lying to yourself. Okay, you really need to get to the root cause as to why you do and say the things you do, because it is making impacts on your relationship for the worse. So it's speaking your truth and working out as to what is happening and why. And then we have the orange. The orange represents the sacral chakra, so emotions and relationships. So I feel like a lot of healing needs to be done on the throat chakra and the sacral chakra. Okay, so putting crystals on those chakras and setting the intention to release all that does not serve your highest good, and bringing in positivity and love and healing, balance and alignment. Okay, leadership. So I really feel like you are a person that does take the lead. You are very decisive with everything actually. But this really is talking about yourself and taking those actions to do this healing work and really stepping up to become hyper aware of what is going on internally. Okay, because we have deer. Now deer are very they get scared quite easily, and I feel like you do what's happening internally scares you, and so you'd rather just not think about it and talk about it. But you really need to bring it to light here. There is a lot of light happening around the deer's head here, so you really need to confront these emotions. Okay, and then we got chaos. So again, I feel like your energy is chaotic. I feel like you have a whirlwind of energy happening at the moment. I feel like you are a bit more of an uptight person and someone who does stress easy. It's really hard for you to have that, that inner child, the playfulness to come out. And so right now it is feeling very stressful and negative within yourself. So we really, again, talking it out with your partner, really telling them what is happening inside, and it's going to be an absolute revelation. It really is. And it's going to bring you guys so much closer. And again, for those of you who aren't in a relationship, it is going to be so beneficial for you, your energy, for even the people around you. Okay, then we've got law of attraction here. So you have been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. So in order to have that perfect relationship, that, as I was saying before, I feel like if you are in a relationship, your partner is a good person. They're very, they, make you let your hair down and they make you laugh. So I feel like unconsciously you have manifested this relationship, but now you have to start consciously manifesting, healing these emotional wounds. Okay, bringing in the universal energy and speaking to the universe and telling the universe to heal you, but speak it in the present moment. Speak, my emotional wounds are healed. I am free from my negative emotions. Create mantras for yourself and speak about them every day. Do a gratitude journal, because then this will change your energy field and the universe will be able to start working in your favor, because you're finally telling the universe what it is that you want. I don't feel like you were telling the universe what you want, or it's like you know law of attraction, but you don't put it into action. So creating mantras for yourself to heal this inner child, to heal these emotional wounds, but always make sure you speak of it as if it's already happened, okay? Deception. Someone is wearing a mask in this oh my gosh. That is not... Wait, hold on. Did I... Yes, this isn't even from the same deck. Someone's wearing a mask in this relationship. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Okay, that is definitely telling you that you aren't being your true authentic self because of this, these emotional wounds that you have. Deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. But this will only happen if you take these steps. Okay, you have to first take these steps in order for that to happen. But in the present moment, in this current energy, your relationship is going to become so close. You guys are going to be so connected like you have never been before, because your partner is finally going to understand you at so much of a deeper level. Like your connection is just going to go boom. Like it's going to be amazing. So Group 2, this is your reading for today. If you resonated with this reading, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And I would love to know if you resonated with this reading with the comments below. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, so we have group number 3. We have the snake or the Kundalini symbol. So let's find out what it is that you need to know that is coming up in your love life. Okay, so I have the the 4 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and Page of Wands. So I feel like you guys may have been forced into a situation with your partner. So we have like the celebration card here, like some kind of like commitment, yeah, some kind of celebration here, but I feel like this is not something that you exactly wanted, because now you're just either like you're regretting it, or you don't want to be in this relationship. You really haven't put out there what it is that you truly want, because I feel like either you make things look like on the outside that things are very great and perfect, but in the inner, in the household, things are quite miserable. And this could be an arranged relationship, arranged marriage even, but I feel like you have definitely been forced into something, or something may have been great at the beginning and now it's just going downhill. You are feeling trapped. You don't know if you should stay in this relationship or if you should leave, but it's really bringing you down, and you can't stay like this forever. Okay, so you can't stay like this. So you need to be definitely making a choice that is going to be making you happy, because whatever situation you're in, it's not making you happy. That's that. And I feel like maybe you have been cheated on, or possibly you may be attracted to somebody else whilst you're in a relationship. Okay. And so we have your journal here. So you may be journaling this down, or you really are thinking to yourself in much detail and thought about how much you are not happy in this relationship, whilst you are making everyone believe it is the perfect relationship. So your friends and your family may have no idea what is going on. I don't know if this is an abusive relationship, but I don't feel like it is. I just feel like that you don't love this person anymore if you once did, or this person just isn't right for you from the get-go. You're not feeling it anymore, and I feel like that you may be actually attracted to somebody else, or yeah, there's somebody else that you have recently just started thinking about. And so we have the Page of Wands here. So I really feel like you are thinking about leaving this relationship and going down this other path and seeing where this leads you. But I really feel like you're in the thinking stages. You're like, oh, do I? Don't I? I really feel like you're going to disappoint a lot of people if you leave this relationship. This could have been a long-term relationship, like high school sweethearts. And I feel like that you really feel like that you're going to disappoint a lot of people before actually putting yourself first and what it is that you need from life. I feel like it's just kind of like fizzled out, faded out, but you are really, really thinking and contemplating on leaving the relationship. So let's find out what else is happening. Okay, so we've got the Two of Pentacles. So this is about finding balance back into your life. I really feel like you're really going to be with the journal here. I feel like you're going to really be writing the pros and cons of this relationship and the benefits, the pros of what it would be like if you left the relationship. But I can really see you leaning towards leaving it rather than staying. It's just like you just can't handle feeling like this anymore. And then we have the Two of Cups. So I really feel like this other person, you may start dating this other person quite quickly. And people may judge you for that, for ending such a long-term relationship. I feel like it's more long-term than short-term relationship that you're going to be leaving. But whatever the situation is, I feel like you are going to be disappointing a lot of people. But I don't really feel like you should put that judgment upon yourself, because you really just need to do what's right for you, and they will get over it. Time will heal that, but you need to do what's right for you. It's your life, isn't their life. They may be quite connected to this person that you're currently in a relationship with, but this relationship has fizzled out. You know, it's completely died out. And so I really feel like that you will be entering a relationship very quickly afterwards, and as I said, you may be judged for that, but sometimes you can find your soulmate as soon as you end a relationship. Like, that can happen. People say that, oh, you need time, you know, you've just gotten out of a relationship, you just got out of a long-term relationship, you don't know what you're thinking, you don't know what you're doing. But sometimes we just do meet that perfect person shortly after, and that's okay. Okay, and then we have Death. So again, I feel like you're just going to be letting go of everything that does not serve you at the moment, and you're going to be concentrating on yourself. And yeah, that is definitely something that you need to be doing, and you need to be stepping into your power. The Queen of Pentacles is a confident woman. She knows what it is that that she wants, and she's gonna get it. She absolutely trusts the universe in what the universe gives her and what leaves her life. She knows the universe has her back, okay? And I feel like you, with these cats here in the picture, you are definitely going to have people in your life. Like, this is showing me that you are going to have those people that will stand by your side and will understand. Okay, I don't feel like you're going to be completely alone through this. There are going to be friends or family members that are going to understand and help you with what it is that you're going through. And I just feel like there's just going to be a new offering on the table with this person coming in. I feel like it's just going to be a new life. You're going to feel so much better. And this person, it's that saying of being someone that you have just met, say that you've been with them within a year, they can give you something, they can give you so much more in a year than what this other person has in those 10 years that you've been with them. Okay, so I feel like this person is just, they're just so fresh. They're an active person. They're adventurous, and I feel like this person is just going to be everything that you need. You need adventure. You need someone who is spontaneous in your life, that will just be like, yep, let's go away for the weekend, or like go traveling. Yeah, you just need someone who is very spontaneous, very active and out there, and someone who can, I feel like this person is going to be so dedicated and loyal to you, and I can see that they're going to think you are the most beautiful person on the face of this planet. And even when there's a supermodel standing next to you, they're not even going to look at that person. This person only has eyes for you, and they're going to understand you. They're going to help you through getting over this other relationship. They're going to understand that, you may carry love for them in your heart because you're with them for such a long time, or they just mean so much to you, that this person isn't a jealous person. He or she understands that you've been with this person for a long time, and you are going to hold a special place in your heart for them always. And he doesn't need to worry about it though. He or she is by your side throughout everything, and they're just going to put a fresh perspective on life for you, and you're really just going to be able to start enjoying life again. I don't feel like there's any kind of narcissism in this person that you are taking interest in. So I don't feel like you need to worry about that. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So you know in your heart what you need to do, okay? So you just need to allow the universe to do its thing. I feel like you need to be upfront and honest with the person that you are in a relationship with. And then things will unfold naturally. Again, people may be devastated by this, and it's like they were in the relationship. But time will heal that. You just need to give them time. But you need to do what's best for you, and you just need to allow them to get over it in their own time. You know, they're not the ones in the relationship. You have your own life, and you need to do what you need to do. I feel like this other person you are finding attractive, he also or she finds you very attractive as well, and they care for you so incredibly much. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So yeah, absolutely. There is so much attraction there. And this person will understand that you will always forever hold a special place in your heart for this person that you currently are in a relationship with. Like they are very understanding, and they don't get jealous. They don't worry because they're not a jealous person. And this person feels the connection you guys have already. So he or she doesn't need to be jealous of this current partner. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So I'm feeling this person is you. You are not being completely honest with the person that you're currently with. Okay, and again, you're making this exterior, you're making your relationship look so perfect, and it's only really maybe your very close friends, maybe like one or two, understands what your relationship truly is like, and this other person that you're attracted to, this person understands. You may not have told this person everything. They may know a little bit, but they know so much more than what you think. And yeah, we need to be honest with ourselves, because it's also not fair on this other person that, you know, you're kind of taking their time away of finding someone new as well in their life. Gratitude. Okay, so you definitely need to I feel like you definitely need to be grateful for this relationship and everything that you have learned. I feel like this person, I don't really feel like it was an abusive relationship. I feel like the love has just fizzled and completely died out actually. But be grateful for this relationship. Be grateful for everything that this person has taught you, what the relationship has taught you. I feel like this person is still a good person, but they're just not giving you what you need. You need that adventure. You need that, you know, I feel like it's just kind of like you come home from work, the vibe is really dull when you come home, and there's no laughter anymore. There's no passion anymore. And so I forgot my point. So you just need something so much more. But be grateful for everything that this person has given you in your life, good and bad. Okay, and then we have, transmutation. So we got the phoenix rising from the ashes. So you will rise again. You are definitely going to be coming out of, as I was saying, the fire, like things are fizzling out. So I feel like now coming out of this relationship, you know, you may not be with this person straight away. I have a feeling that you will be, but I feel like for some of you, you may need those couple of months or those few months even to really just spread your wings and, you know your own energy again, know yourself again. I just feel like you may need that time to feel like what it feels to be you again. And then we've got transformation. Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. Things, I mean, as I said, it's going to take time for other people to heal from your relationship. But, I mean, things are going to you're just going to ease into this next relationship. It's just going to be so easy. And I feel like this person is the one. I feel like this is going to be your forever person, actually, and it's going to happen very quickly, and it's just going to be a whole new you. You're going to be laughing again, you're going to be adventurous, like people are going, like you're going to be this fresh flower. You're going to be, I can see a sunflower in my third eye, so I can just see you being the vibes of summer. People are gonna be like, who is this person? Who are you? So that's really good news. It's just so much energy is just going to be lifted. So much weight is going to be lifted off your shoulders. And it's going to feel so good. It's going to feel amazing. Deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. This came out in my last relationship, in my last reading as well. So this connection is just, it is on fire. There is nothing like it. Like the chemistry I'm feeling in my body right now with this person is insane. It is on another level. Like, it's just, everything else is just going to fade away, and it's just going to be you two. It's like that soulmate. It's like the movie The Notebook. Like that couple is just nothing like you have ever seen before. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is or will be returning into your life. So I feel like maybe this person, you knew this person in childhood even. But this may be someone that you already knew. I feel like you do already know this person. You've known them for quite a while. Maybe you guys had lost touch and now you have reconnected again. Whilst you have still been in your relationship. But you have, kept those boundaries in place whilst feeling very strongly towards this person. You guys haven't really taken, action. So you really haven't been unfaithful to your partner. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. Yeah, so I feel like you guys have just been kept as friends, and now it's very undeniable, the love that you have for each other. This person has genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise. Okay, yeah, so this is unbreakable love. Absolutely. And boundaries. You need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will or won't allow. This comes into play when I was talking to you about, people being very hurt and disappointed by you leaving this relationship. So you need to set those boundaries for yourself and not care what they think, and be like, this is how it is. This is how I feel. You can't make me be in a relationship where I'm not feeling it anymore. And then through your personality, through the love of life, again, they're going to see naturally. I don't feel like you may have to warm this person up to them, but I feel like through seeing your skin glowing, your eyes being so, they can see in your eyes you being so happy, that they will actually come to understand why you needed to leave this relationship and what this person actually does mean to you. Okay, alright, so group 3, this is your reading for today. If you resonated with it, please give it a big thumbs up for me. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!